Good morning everybody, this is Vincent from MotionAid, following on from Monday's video about the clinic closure, etc. We are well underway with our virtual sessions here at MotionAid. So as you remember, if you saw the video from Monday, we were discussing neck posture and we were talking about what we would discuss as a forward head carriage. So today we're just going to follow on into the neck and shoulder, into the lateral neck and shoulder with that, following on from that video. So one of the main things I send people away with from the clinic is to be able to side flex or side bend the neck. Now, a lot of us have a restriction in this area, so the best thing to do is just to each day just try and take the neck a little bit further, just spend a bit more time. But what we don't want to be doing is rushing. No rushing, because that's when injuries happen. So nice and gentle. We want to go ear to shoulder, back to the center, ear to shoulder, back to center, and just keep an eye on your form. Okay, really important not to rush, but just keep. So basically, it's all about quality, not quantity. Okay, so make sure it's the best quality side bend you can do. But this is a really good neck reliever. Okay. Also, as well, it's good for stretching out the SCM on the side, called the sternocleidomastoid on the side of the neck. It starts at the mastoid process and it ends at the medial third of the clavicle. Okay, here. So it's a massive amount of tissue which comes up the side of the neck and can cause you a lot of pain. Okay, so it's really important to get that stretched out. Also, you can sort of go to the medial third of the clavicle inside here, drop the head and then raise the head, and you can feel that you're going to, basically it's called a soft tissue release, so you're going to be restricting it in this plane and then you're going to be coming up and stretching. And what you'll find is that the whole front of your neck will become quite free and you'll be able to move around a bit easier and get into rotations a lot easier as well. So it's just being mindful, have a little palpate around and feel, drop the head, feel the insertion point, come up, and then move the head around. Yeah, and you can work that all the way across the top of the chest here, and this will also help with what we spoke about the other day about the forward head carriage. Okay, moving into the shoulders, as we discussed on Monday with another one of my clients, is that you can really get into the back here and you can self-treat all this upper trap area. Okay, and really start to soften everything off. Sometimes it's probably best to do it when you're in the shower, when you've got warm water, everything else, which will help it to soften off. All right, so just take your time, get round this neck area, and also as well, you can clasp the back of your head here. You can also massage all this area. You can really get hold of the back of your neck here and really start to massage and really move. Get yourself moving around, because once this neck's released, it can help everything with shoulders and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we all know the shoulder is a really unstable joint. Okay, hence why we've got the rotator cuff around it which supports it. The shoulder is so unstable, it's almost like, how do you describe it? It's almost like a golf ball and a golf tee. Okay, so all this strapping of the rotator cuff around it holds it together and gives us the stability. Okay, but what seems to be happening these days is that a lot of people are getting rotator cuff sprains, tears, all this kind of things from daily life, from sports, but this is one of the major things that we see in the clinic at the moment. So again, it's all about keeping moving. If your shoulder is starting to twinge away a little bit, just get yourself moving into these planes. Yeah, and don't be afraid to push yourself a little bit as well. All right, so the shoulder is a very difficult joint. There's a lot going on there, and it's also a very busy area of the body because we expect it to do everything all the time. Okay, so make sure you get moving. Also, as well, as a lot of you know that we do in the clinic here, is we put our hand on the wall and then move around the shoulder. Okay, you can do all these things to get the stretch all the way through, all the way up the sides, and really start to open up this area as well, so we can get in. We can find the area coming into the armpit area here. We can stretch out. We can find that area in a shortened position. We can stretch out. So you can come through the doorway again, and you can open up this area here. All right, so you can really start to open up the chest, get the shoulders back. In return, with the neck stretch you're doing, it's going to move the head back, and all of a sudden, the body will start to settle. Okay, I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect because I can't put any intervention in, obviously, virtually. But all I can do is discuss with you some of the things you can do to help yourself. Okay, I think that is all we're going to discuss today. This was a 2-minute video which turned into a 5-minute video. So please carry on pressing on the virtual button, and I'll get some more videos done as soon as I can. If there's anything specific you want me to do, please let me know and I'll do it for you. Have a great day, enjoy the sun.